Shooting guard, Drew Holiday. At center, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, Derek White. At small forward, Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum. The head coach of the visiting team is Joe Mazzulla. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'4", number 3. At guard, at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges.
Welcome to Game 3, everyone, and a pair of major players in the Eastern Conference standing stand.
Yeah, Kevin, this could be a potential playoff matchup. So this is a big test to see how these teams match up against each other, not just in terms of personnel, but in terms of their style and their schemes.
Now, here's Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
First free throw is good. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Can you talk about a stacked roster? It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Holiday after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Now Tatum tries from 10. The shot is good off the backboard.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Bridges misses. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum on the wing. It's rebounded by Towns.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Towns, a screen on Tatum. Porzingis with the steal. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Bridges. Really left alone that time.
So this is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Here's Bridges, guarded by Holiday. Hart with the screen for Bridges. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Porzingis. This ball movement by Boston. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Over White. The shot's good from Brunson.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Tatum finds Holiday. Brown outside. Tatum against Hart. Out to Porzingis. There's the triple. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 5 now.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brunson scanning the floor. Brown against Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. And Boston with the rebound.
That miss was caused by the defense. They were all over it.
Tatum against Anunoby. The kick out to Holiday. Inside, Porzingis, and he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Brunson outside. Fades and shoots. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson.
He's so solid from really any range, but Towns' jump shot puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Pass to White. Brown sets a screen for White. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Brunson. Porzingis with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in. White finds Holiday. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Now Towns. Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Holiday. Tatum with the screen on Brunson. Holiday gets the bucket.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Brunson outside. White with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tatum, that's good.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
On the wing, Bridges, guarded by Holiday. Nice move. Porzingis with the block. Here's White. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now, here's Anunoby. Towns, a screen on White. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And it's sent back by White. With the crossover. Beyond the arc. Porzingis, great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Count that bucket.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
White looking around. And Holiday has it in the corner. The kick out to Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And staying as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. And so Tatum nails them both. Here's Payne. High arcing shot. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics leading by 17. Here's Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's Pritchard after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Hauser. Brown with it. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Shot clock at 5. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now, here's Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Brown with the bounce pass. On the wing, Brown. Over McBride. Brown, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Payne finds Achua. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Payne. Robinson's checked in for New York. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Payne hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Left side Tatum with the fadeaway. Horford kicks to Craig. And the 3 off target.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Payne. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now, that's some fancy ball handling right there, since he does take guys off the dribble.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pritchard. Over Payne. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Celtics out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's Payne. Sinks that one from the post. Payne's got 6 points.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Here's McBride, guarded by Tatum. Here's Payne. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
That's good from Payne. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Tatum with it. Here's the floater. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Now, here's Bridges. Off target with the open look. To the paint. Here's Pritchard. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Pritchard's got his second bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the inside. The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Tatum. 17 points in the game.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Bridges outside. Pass to Achua. Bridges a screen on Horford. Payne with it. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Tatum. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Hart, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Achua. Here's Hart. Scoreless thus far.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Now here's Tatum. It's an 18-point game. Unloads from 9. That shot off. Bridges with some nice defense. Pass to Hart. There's a screen by Achua. Hart, that's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Pritchard, defended by McBride. Bridges against Tatum. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Then for the Celtics, Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Torrey Craig. Pass to Hauser. Now Tatum. There's the 3. And another miss by Boston. Bridges finds McBride. Robinson with it. Back to McBride. Connects from 3-point range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. And here's White. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Here's White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
And that one falls for White. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that. At one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh. New York shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight, and New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. And that one falls for Bridges. Boston leading by 13. Pritchard passes to Horford. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
That was a different team in the fourth quarter than what we saw in the first 3. Don't you think? I mean, they got their act together just in time to pull it out.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. BA thanks. Here's Hart. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Outside, Towns. Pass to Robinson. Now, here's Hart. Off target with his 3. In the corner, Tatum with it. That three off the mark. Knicks trail by 15. Now McBride. Pass to Towns. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Left block shot on the way. Again, the Celtics good for 2. New York's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to McBride. Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. Lets the 3 fly. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. And then for Boston, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. On defense, the Knicks. It's a 14-point game. Brown kicks to Holiday. Craig with a screen on Brunson. To the middle. Craig, good. Craig's got his first points in this one.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Achua inside. Craig defending. With a screen on White. McBride. The three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's White missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 16. Pass to Achua. Towns the screen. Puts it up from 12. Rebound Boston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. White the pass to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Porzingis with the ball. Covered by Achua. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. The Celtics also with a sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Now, here's Bridges. 7 points in the game. Towns kicks to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Bridges against White. New York, no good that time either.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Knicks trail by 18. Hart the pass to Towns. trying to end the drought. Out to Brunson. Bridges outside. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Anunoby outside. Hard against Brown. Now, here's Hart. Guarded closely. Pass to Towns. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 15.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
And White, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 19. New York shooting well. They're at 45%. Bridges outside. .46 seconds left here in the second. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels. And Bridges with the smooth release.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's White. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Brunson against Brown. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got 9 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Boston Celtics.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they've took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 20. Down low. Here's Towns. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
White the pass to Holiday. Shoots from 14. Good on the jump shot. He has 7.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Now here's Brunson. And it's Towns missing. Holiday, the pass to Brown. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Now here's Brunson. Towns, high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And Towns drops them both. Celtics leading by 21. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby outside. Picked by Bridges. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Anunoby's got 5.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Porzingis. 15 points in the game. Right side Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Anunoby. He has 5. Anunoby with the screen for Towns. Top of the key jumper, no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 9th assist in the game now. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Bridges inside, guarded by Holiday. Three-pointer. New York missing again. Celtics leading by 22. Pass to Tatum. Holiday dishes to White. 4 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 29. New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now, here's Hart. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Tatum. And the three ball is good. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Here's Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Back to Holiday. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And here is Hart. It's stolen by Brown. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Tatum. And it's 8 points for Derek White.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Back to Brunson. It's stolen by White. Driving in. Pass to Tatum. Brunson against White. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Achua, he's checked in for Josh Hart. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Brunson a screen on Horford. Achua kicks to Bridges. Towns high post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by Achua. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Now Achua. Low block shot. It's deflected. Here's Pritchard. Covered by Achua. Pass to Shireman to the left wing. Here's Horford. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Horford's got his first bucket in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's Pritchard after Mikal Bridges' bucket. The layup missed. Anunoby outside. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Second team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Al Horford. Second personal foul. Second team foul. OG Anunoby at the line. 2 shots.
That's good from Anunoby. The Celtics making a switch here. Davison's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here's Boston. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. Pritchard's got 8 points.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback. Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Right side Horford. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Misses the 3. Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Achua finds Towns. Shots good by Achua.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Celtics lead 90-64.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Outside Horford. Offline with his 3. For New York, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. New York moving it around. Here's Achua. That one drops for him. He has 6.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Horford with the screen on Bridges. Here's Davison. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And so it's Boston with it. The Knicks making the shot.
Screen coming. Watch the screen.
Pass to Pritchard. Trying to get something going, and finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Brunson the pass to Towns. A baseline J. Misses in close. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. That's 6 of 13. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Horford high post. Pass to Hauser. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
There's a screen by Achua. Brunson with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb. Brunson's got 8 points.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Anunoby. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Knicks have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Boston controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. McBride passes to Towns. Over Craig. And that one's good. Towns has got 23.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now, here's Hart. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Tatum on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 15. Towns down low. Craig is on him. Payne gets a wide open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Over Hart. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
Out to the wing. Towns against Craig. Now here's Towns. Defense is right there. No good that time. To the inside. Pritchard. And he lays it straight in. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Towns sets the pick for Payne. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Hard against Tatum. Here's Craig. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shot clock at 6. There's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Payne with it. Pass to Towns. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Then for the Celtics, Cade is checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Torrey Craig. The free throw drops for Towns. Celtics leading by 15. Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Robinson's checked in for New York. Al Horford's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Brunson outside. 6 to shoot. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Pass to Tatum. Over Hart. Tatum no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Robinson a screen on White. Inside. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. 13-point lead. And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. Achua, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And the Celtics making a change here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown for the three. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
And stolen by Tatum. Shoots over Brunson, and the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we mean.
Now here's Brunson. Lock at 6. Shoots from the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Outside Tatum. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 16. It's Robinson, top of the key. Some nice passing by New York Knicks. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Porzingis.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Holiday's checked in. And that one misses. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Bridges. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
No good on that one. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. And the second free throw, good. Now Tatum. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 17.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Towns against Porzingis. From short range, the close range shot is good from Brunson.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. Over Towns. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Down by 15. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Celtics have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
A knockdown shooter, really from anywhere on the floor. Porzingis knows he has the green light to fire from there.
Back to Brunson. Outside, Towns. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Anunoby against Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. It's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Knicks trail by 18. Bridges outside. Brunson against White. Brunson the pass to Towns. Over Porzingis. And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's White. Brunson with some nice D. New York has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Boston leading by 18. Brown outside. Brown against Hart. Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Celtics.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And this really was a must-win, not literally, but in an emotional sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're down 2-0 in a series like this, you cannot afford to drop that third game. It's basically lights out. This win tonight, guys, this breathes a whole new life into this series.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. really tremendous effort on that end.
Now Porzingis, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. 4 on the shot clock. Porzingis kicks to White. And another basket for Boston.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Brunson, good. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Now here's Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.